Hi, Adreana. So now we will do a 12-month training. I guess this video will be rather long. Okay, so we have 12 months for now, and the most important point is that in January, I don't think it's longer it's irrelevant. Something to do with struggling, and then not to continue with the conception plan first. That's January, and then in February wise, it's that actually in February both of you have a chance to get conceived, but it seems that you would rather keep the chance for the next time because you're afraid of failure. Okay, that's in February, and then and then one second, yeah, and then in this February wise, your husband has has gained probably some benefit in terms of career or some peace of mind. That's there. That's the extra info for you. And then in March here, your health is recovering, your reproductive system is doing well, things are going back to normal again. Just that your emotion needs some stabilization. So I would say, even though you have a chance in the first 4 months, but this is the March, um, I would say don't don't rush it first for now. That's March. I'll tell you why later on. And then in May and April. April here would mean there's a chance, but this one, when you get conceived in April, there's a high risk of what's that called, miscarriage. That's the problem here. In April, you have a chance, but there is also 50-50 or even 60-40. That would mean 60% of miscarriage, and or another 50% of miscarriage over here. So you really need to look out for this month, because for this one is, it seems that your emotion is like one of the worst month ever in the early of this year. That's in April. And then in May wise, you are back to normal, but you are still in doubt whether it is the right time for you to get conceived in June. This is in March. Wait. 1, 2, March, April, May. Sorry, this is May. May again. March is here. Fine with March. April, miscarriage, and then you have a chance. And also, you still have a miscarriage chance over there. So for April and May, please be careful. And then in June, because April and May are the chances where you have the chance to get conceived, but you also have the chance to get miscarriage later on. So be careful of these 2 months. And then for this June it's back to normal a bit, but you are still scared. So if you want to try to conceive in June, what would happen? Because what I see is that, okay, later on you have a chance to get conception in June, but again you have the challenge in June as well. So you just put it like that. June can get conceived, but again the miscarriage will happen because there is an obstacle there. So we'll go deep in like why there's a miscarriage there. Okay, in July, so we have another chance in July. That's very strong in July. So will July get miscarriage? Double confirm. You can try in July, because July I've checked it. Celebration, happy, satisfied, and then a double confirm again with the Fool. It's innocent, It's better than the um, earlier of this year, but it's still considered positive. We will check one by one which month is the best one. So as of now is July. We don't look at August anymore. September, no need. So we have 3 more months. December is out. December is totally out because December is very dangerous. This is conception. Not conception. This is where miscarriage is very high in December. So you are left with October and November. So we'll look at October first. October still 50-50 though. And November, okay. November is also 50-50. So this year, November is also 50-50. Actually, both October and November, to be honest, is still 50-50. Because why? In October is that I got a 50-50 card. This is called Two of Pentacles, correct? And then you have Princess of Pentacles. This is all adult, a 50-50 card, and it's rushing to come out. So this October wise, you need a strategic planning. Of course, there's a chance to get completion. So October wise is really a pure 50-50. You really need to be careful of this. And then November, it's more to the 60-40, but November wise you could do something to enhance the conception. Okay, so October it's really pure 50-50. And then this one, remember this one, July, let's see what's the percentage. One more card. Okay, July, again you also have a risk of miscarriage. I see a tower. Yes, there's a positive card, like 50% here, but there is also another, this two, innocent, and then going for restart a new journey, but you can't exclude the possibility of this, the miscarriage. So in July, that's the one. And then in November, that's another one. So your only safe month for you would be the October month. Okay, so now the overall picture for your for the overall reading or fertility 12 months reading is that this year you have conception, and it also would mean a time to let the what's that called, the miscarriage event come to an end. So now we will go one by one. So remember, you have October, November and July. So far the October you can change that result. Okay, so that's the one. And then now we will start off with the deep reading now. So now when we have the conception month is done, so we settle with gender first. Okay, a baby girl. Okay, so the prediction will be a baby girl. A baby girl for now. Okay, So we sort out with gender. Now the most important point is the possible cause of miscarriage. Okay. So for this year, how's the conception? The conception for this year's situation is that you are very afraid of course, the miscarriage. That's number one. For this year, you have the chance to put your miscarriage to an end, but that would cost a lot of money. Okay, and how do you do that? You would, the first thing of course is to go to hospital to get that thing fixed. If that's none, it's advisable for you to try flower essence to ease the emotion, calm it down, let it ease down. So I will later on show you what's that. And then of course the secondary thing will be the essential oil, help to cool, to ease your emotion down. Okay, so for these four things, this year things could come to an end, and you really need to see the experts for help to see why these things happen. And because the side effect of all these things is that the devil card. Okay, the cause of miscarriage, why is it like that? It's because a karma card. We call them a karma card, and how you can solve the karma. So that's the thing here. And I know you have been facing quite a tough time here. So what's the thing here? Death. Well, it is your destiny actually, that you will need to try a lot of times to get succeeded, to be honest. Yes, you were born, you will definitely get conceived. Just that you will need to face the failure. Okay, don't doubt yourself, because this is the karma card. You will need to go through the failure. Okay, these two are the very strong signal of that karma, and now you are actually you are now actually in layman's term we call suffering the karma, but you put it in a positive way, is that you are now dissolving the karma because you are having it. So by having it, by having the failure, death card, Ten of Swords, by having all those failures, they actually will make you lessen your karma, and your karma could come to an end. So for this year, it will come to an end. So don't doubt yourself. It will come to an end this year. So the successful chance is actually quite high. So with it end, there's chance that it will come to an end. It is now about the emotion. It is your doubt, your emotion, because it can come to an end this year. It is your emotion which plays the trick. So the first thing first, you need to stabilize your emotion. Okay, Adreana, and then that's very important for you. And then now we are going for the next question. So can the fifth, if there's a possibility of another miscarriage, actually we are actually discussing the whole matter. I will give you a deep one. This one, okay. So this year, will there be another possibility of miscarriage? The possibility is lower than last year. The possibility is lower than last year, but your fighting spirit for this year is rather stronger, will be stronger than last year. And you are advised to actually to go for the more to the traditional methods of curing your emotions. okay, you are advised to go for yoga, Reiki treatment, or something. That would help you a lot for this one. The Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so it's more to the not the traditional methods. Of course, I'm not asking you to go for spells, magics, all these things. You go for the yoga, Reiki treatment, essential oil treatment, and if your country allows, you would actually be able to find the flower essence treatment, as I said earlier. That would actually help you a lot for emotion, because in the scientific way, what you can actually do other than saying karma, the scientific way, it's again the medicine stuff. So the science doesn't do the trick, then we'll go for the traditional one. Fully, it will work. And this year, once you do it properly, completion is there. Okay, and then you will try your, I think this year you will try your very best to strive it again. So this year, in overall, I would say a 60-40, 60% positive, 40% failure, but it could actually can be increased again by going to the emotional treatment. So those are the things, the counseling. Don't be afraid if you go to counseling. Counseling is not only for people with emotions problem. It is actually quite important to go for that in terms of science. For the traditional ways, you have essential oil, flower essence, Reiki. What else you have that? I think I forgot, which I have mentioned it earlier. So if you need any help, advice on those traditional method, do let me know. I can advise you on that, no charges. So that's for you, Adreana. Thank you.